Oh, so I just got off the phone with my sister, and she asked me, are you documenting this whole process? How you feeling? And I thought about it. I was like, actually, I am documenting, but I haven't told you guys everything yet. So we're on a flight right now. We're on flight 2 of 4. The first flight was 2 hours. The flight that we're on right now is 8 hours. After this 8-hour flight, we have another 16-hour flight. After that 16-hour flight, we have a 3.5-hour flight till our destination. So that's kind of, I mean, yeah, first flight, first travel day in about 18 months. Well, I can't think of a better place to start today's video than coming here over the shortcut for possibly one of the last times in a long time, or a short time. We'll see. Today, if ever there was a travel day, a travel vlog that you've ever seen on the channel, today is that day. Just got to the airport. 6 hours. Thank you for waiting for us, man. Actually have about 5 hours to the flight, so don't want to be waiting in the airport so long. So checked into a hotel. They have a really good deal if you come to the Nova Hotel for like 300,000 rupiah. It's about $25. You can stay in the room for up to 8 hours. Really good deal. That way you can kind of breathe in there instead of sitting in the airport with a mask on. To the airport, or excuse me, we're already at the airport, came out of the hotel. Super hot, humid, not too packed. Let's see what the check-in process is like. I'll explain, because a lot of people were confused about how it works here. Let you know how it goes. I must say it's a little bit emotional coming through here at the airport through security check. I haven't been to an airport in 18 months. From 3 flights a week, 2-3 flights a week for a few months, to 18 months of nothing. Whew. A lot of feelings right now. Yes, that's flip-flops in the airport. First flight, 18 months.
Yang berisi keselamatan berizinkan tanggal berinstankan oleh kami.
Oke. Terima kasih, seksama, malam, dadah. First part done. Welcome to Jakarta. I must say the must say that. Airport is so quiet. Not even music playing. We're on flight 2 of 4. The first flight was 2 hours. The flight that we're on right now is 8 hours. After this 8-hour flight, we have another 16-hour flight. After that 16-hour flight, we have a 3.5-hour flight till our destination. So that's kind of, I mean, yeah, first flight, first travel day in about 18 months, and it is one for the ages. It's one of the longer ones I've had in my life, especially living in Australia for 2 years, but this is a long one because of all the stops and connections. So that's what's going on. So if I seem tired and the vlog seems to drag on, it's because the travel time altogether, I'm gonna give you a second to guess, with the layovers and the travel, from the time we arrive to the time we end, how many hours do you think it says on paper? Guess right now. 44 hours of travel. Now, I got the timer going, as you guys saw. I do have a timer going on my phone, and we are at hour 10 right now, and our flight left at 8 p.m. tonight. So that's a little update on what's going on now. So let's get this vlog, let's keep going. We're not even halfway done. Oh, and by the way, a lot of you guys asked me about the airports and wondering how the airports are. Empty. It's weird. The food places are almost all closed here in Jakarta and in Bali. Really quiet. There's really nobody here, and yeah, it's very eerie. And the crazy thing is, there's no one here, and there's so many flights canceled. There's probably 30, 40 flights on that board. 20 of them, 25 possibly, are canceled.
The state of Qatar, gateway to the world. The local time is 5:30 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Please ensure that you have all your personal belongings with you as you leave the aircraft.
Okay, so we have like 3 hours to wait until the 16-hour flight. And here's the thing that people don't tell you about traveling sometimes. You can know the name, you can know how to spell it, but if you see the letters like this, thank goodness there's a translation, but if there wasn't, you can see places like here, Greece, Ukraine, it could be a little bit of a struggle, but 2 hours, 3 hours to wait, then we'll be almost halfway done with the flights. That robot is just driving itself around the airport. I guess purifying the air, but that's pretty cool. But now we have 40 minutes to wait. Next flight, 16 hours. Okay, so we're about 21 hours into our trip. We have about 22 more to go. So far, everything's been kind of smooth. The main big international airports they're not full, but they're at least people, compared to like Jakarta and Bali. There was nobody there. So pretty smooth. I think the goal is to get through to your first flight with the PCR test and all that. But other than that, it's been pretty smooth. We're about halfway there, almost reached the halfway point, and then just 2 flights, 16 hours and 3.5 hours. And yeah, just a little check-in, a little bit tired. Travel day. First time flying in 18 months, and it is a travel day of all days. But glad you're here. We're gonna spin. I have no idea. My brain is getting lost in this vlog, but just a quick check-in. 16-hour flight, 3 out of 4. Let's go. Oh man, so just made it through customs here in Houston. Being back on American soil, I got a lot of mixed feelings because I'm here and I'm not in Cleveland where I'm from. We're actually in Houston. Smooth entrance. One thing I always look forward to the people saying at passport control is just like, welcome home. They didn't say that, but in my mind it's just programmed. I always say to myself like, welcome home. Even if it's not Cleveland, it's home soil for me. But yeah, we are here, just got off this 16-hour flight, now one more flight to go. Yeah, it feels great to be back, I must say. Leaving Bali, it's funny, I was saying people in that bubble of Bali, I was like, we could have stayed there 5-10 years and the time would have went like this. So, not that we got forced to go right now, but it was like, it was a good time to go. Be back soon, but it was a good time to go. And getting back here to America and just getting here, still worried if we'd be able to get out of Indonesia. That was a big worry for us. But now here, getting the bags and one more flight of the day. And a time check. Like I say, it's been a long travel day. We're just here in the Houston. Feels good to be. How's it feel to be in America?
Woo! We made it. Our flight's over.
Yeah, made it to America. Now one more flight. Very smooth in America. Right now, this is July 11th. You don't need PCR test to fly domestically inside America. You do need it to arrive in America. So I wish I knew that before. I would have made a quick little day trip to see some of the fam. But yeah, super laid back here. Nothing what I thought. I thought everything would be closed. People would be like, but I think I was just me who's been in Asia for a very long time. But everything is open. Seems pretty normal. Just people wear masks. And until September, that's what the lady told me. So, okay. One thing I will say is we're here in Houston at the airport, and in the stores here to go shopping, there's no one working the store. It's like all self-checkout, self-pay, contactless. And like I say, having lived in Bali for so long, specifically Bali, but Asia in general, they're a little bit behind technology-wise. So it's really, I'm like a kid, just like, what on earth? How is this a thing? But it's really just like a norm here in Western society. I know I'm eating right now, but one thing I'm remembering, living in Asia and Bali for so long, everything there is cash. Like 95% of the time you're paying with cash. And I totally forgot that in the Western world, you never carry cash. And I thought back to like when I was living in Europe, I was never using cash. All you really need is your phone, Apple Pay. Here, the stores, most of the stores here in the airport, there is no one working there. Everything is kind of, you do it yourself. And which is really interesting, but if you're a little bit older or you've just come from a country where they don't do it, it's really confusing to go in a store and not see anyone in there, but it's a store, it's like it's empty. Everything is self, take care of it yourself. And by the way, this is the time of us flying. Been 40 hours on the road and one more flight to go. One more. And I've made it all the way through America and to America, in America, still with the Bali vibe, representing Poland of course, but the Bali vibe with the flip-flops. One more flight. Been a while. Now off to the flight. Last flight of the day. Hola.
Hola.
Muchas gracias. Yeah.
We had a basketball team when we were coming from. I don't remember what.
Really?
Yes. Everybody started.
I know.
So, yeah.
Here we go. Last flight of the day. Thank you, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah.
Muchas gracias. Be careful.
Sí, sí, sí.
Bye.
Bye-bye, thank you. Man. Welcome to Costa Rica. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. Costa Rica. Woohoo! She slipped over. Destination. Finally arrived. Costa Rica. Never been here. Definitely took a lot of time to come here. Totally worth it. Of course, I miss Bali and the people, and I can't wait to be back there. But at the same time, there's a part of me there's a big part of me that's so excited for what's to come. And a lot of times it's where you put that focus on what's to come or what's left behind that really changes it. But our room service is here. My food is here. It's like 2:30 a.m. Yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you. Yeah, gracias. ¿De cuánto cuesta?
$10. ¿Ya les traigo el bolso?
Vale, gracias. Is here, going to bed, getting some rest. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me on this trip, and cool adventures, cool days. Another day in the office, as I always say, and coming up soon. But I'm tired, need some sleep, food. Speak to you later. And in the meantime, everyone always remember to work hard, be brave, and don't forget to smile. Ciao.